Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Yami and I know it's almost been a year since I actually filmed my last YouTube video. A year. So I'm finally back for good and I'll give you guys the deets on why I was away for almost a year on maybe a separate story time video. I have no idea, but I'll do that. And I'll also tell you guys why I changed my name from Yana Artistry to the Beautykin. So, about today's look, since you guys voted on this neutral makeup look for Valentine's Day, I'll be showing you guys how to do this look today. Oh, by the way, do subscribe to my channel. Since it's a special Valentine look, I'm gonna be doing a bit of soft glam look. It's gonna be subtle, but still you're gonna be made up for that Valentine date, a bit of. And I've incorporated the trends that Vogue have predicted for this year, so you guys can look trendy and flawless. So, this is the first prediction. A glossy, dewy skin. We need to prep our skins first. So, let's start. We just get this out of the way. Now we can start. Since we want a glowing look, I'm going to be using the hyaluronic acid serum that I have, and you can use whatever you have and, prep your skin. And for my eye prep, I'm going to be using the Cox's all-in-one eye cream. I kind of like the texture of this eye cream. It's like gooey. Finishing off this with my moisturizer. Since I'm not going out, I'm going to skip my sunscreen step, but if you are going out, please don't skip your sunscreen and do wear it before your foundation. Before I go on to the foundation, we're going to go to the brows. Again, 2024, the skin trend says feathered natural brows, so we're going to do exactly that. I'm going to try doing an arch today. Like, I have really straight brows because I always shave them that way, but I kind of want an arch right here, so I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna use the spoolie to, forgot the term, really did forgot the term, but I'm going to use the spoolie to go over my lines so they become less defined. Less defined, I think that's the word. I don't know. It's been a year. And now with a teeny tiny flat brush and the only contour powder I have, I'm going to fill my brows a bit. And for my skin tone, I was using a black brow product, which was making me look like an angry bird, like red. And so I switched it to a brown brow product, and it kind of gives that natural, these are my brows look. For the foundation today, I have this little guy. This is actually not a Maybelline foundation. There's like 5 to 6 different foundation in it. I kind of mix my foundation whenever I'm going out. I don't have the time to, experiment. So I usually mix my foundation and keep it in this little bottles, which I can reuse whenever I want. And maybe if I get tanned, I just add a bit of dark shade to it and, get it going. I'm gonna take your foundation on the back of your hands. I saw this video right here that shows how you can get a glowy, dewy skin without actually having a glowy, dewy skin. So we're gonna try doing that. Just taking this much for my whole entire face. And to this, we're gonna mix a bit of moisturizer. I'm using the same moisturizer that I use on my face. Going over my face. I became tanned. Okay. It's alright. I have a darker shade of foundation and I'll use that later on. I kind of look funny right now. Taking a wet beauty blender to blend this all out. you come closer, you can actually see all of my, hyperpigmentations and freckles. But overall, it kind of looks natural, having that natural glow. And since we are embracing the imperfections, the natural glow, we're gonna leave it this way. Oh, for the concealer, I'm using my favorite liquid concealer from Swiss Beauty. And definitely do draw the outline of your eyebrows just right here. A bit over here. I'm gonna redo my foundation a bit, like I kind of look brownish. For this, I'm using the Max Factor Face Penalty Lost in Performance in the shade Mahogany. Going with Focal Use Twilight palette, I'm using this dark brown shade over here. I'm just gonna add a bit of depth to my downturned eyes. Taking a big fluffy brush, I'm just gonna dab it right here and bring my downturned eyes up. I'm actually using a shade that's similar to my hyperpigmentation, so it all works out. I'm gonna add a bit of fake liner to this using Start Shade from Mars. So now I'm gonna blend this out with my Fit Me Compact in the shade 330. So now I'm gonna use this little pretty shade from the Matte Look eyeshadow and go all over my upper lids. For the eyeliner, they predicted that kitty liner, a subcategory of the cat eye, it's extended, but it's gonna be thin. We're gonna do that. And for this, I'm using my e.l.f. liner. This is how the eyeliner looks on close-up. It's like this really thin line extending from your eyes wherever you want it to go. I'm just gonna add a bit of black underneath my lower lash line to, create something of my non-existent lash line. For the lashes, they have predicted an elevated lash look. So for this, I'm going to use the colorless lashes. You can always skip the lashes and go with mascara, but I kind of need the lashes. I kind of feel like this area is a bit empty, so I'm just going to use my e.l.f. liner. For the blush, again, this is gonna be a glazed blush. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go with red. And since I don't have a cream blush, we're gonna make one today. I'm taking this much amount of my eyeshadow and mixing it with the same moisturizer that I went on with my face. Look at that! I don't know how good this is blending, so I'm gonna use my hands to check. Okay, it's kind of like this barley that so pretty. This is not barley there. Okay, don't panic. Ah, now it's barley there. I'm in love. I don't know why I never used this technique, but girl, this is the best hack of the century. I mean, look at it. It kind of looks like I'm naturally glowing. Okay, I'm gonna apply a bit over here, to get that sculpted look. This time I'm gonna go with a brush. For the contour, I'm not going to use my powder contour. Instead, I'm going to use a darker shade foundation, and I'm just going to sculpt right here and here to give that natural, extremely natural sculpted look. So for this, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match in the shade 10N. The lips, they've said an ombre looks would be good, so we're gonna do exactly that. I'll be using the Maybelline Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Rich Chocolate. For my inner portion of the lips, I'm gonna use Zane & Maisa Transfer Proof Matte Lipstick in the shade Wood My Nude. I kind of want something dark, so I'm gonna use my black eyeshadow and like overline it and kind of like blend it in. Okay, now I'm happy, so I'm gonna go use a bit of gloss on it because we're gonna look glossy. And now, that's the finished look, but I look so homeless right now, so let me go do my hair and I'll come right back. This is the finished look, you guys. It's a very subtle, hardly there, trendy, neutral makeup look that's gonna look cute on whoever tries it. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time. If you have any suggestions for me, do leave it in the comments below. I'll check it out.